All right. Are you looking to gain more SEO clients for your agency and retain them and get great results for your agency and your clients? Well, we've got the secret here of many agencies. Mark Herre from the SEO game, no S, is going to talk to us today about heat maps, about how to get fast results, how to do it the right way. Mark, thanks so much for being on the Garlic Marketing Show.
You bet. Anytime. Thanks, Ian.
And folks, we're about to get started, but of course, it's brought to you by videocasestory.com. Another great way to get big clients for your agency is to show your successes. Once you get that SEO success with Mark, get a great video case story. If you want to learn how to find that 7-figure case story that lands you those big 7-figure clients, go to videocasestory.com/finder, and you'll go step by step to find your 7-figure case story. All right, let's get started.
My name is Gino Wickman. I was introduced to Ian, and that's what brought me into this video world and got me embracing this video world. And Ian did exactly what I hoped. He got me really comfortable with putting videos out to the world and having a great strategy around putting videos out to the world, because there's so much more than just shooting a video. And so the way that he positions those videos, optimizes those videos, he's done a great job.
Right. SEO is changing with AI and everything, but it's still a big factor. I don't think Google's going to be out of the game by any means. It's going to adapt. And what you're talking about too is local SEO, local help, and what the biggest factors are right now. So what are the biggest factors right now in getting big leads for, let's say, attorneys?
Well, those are bricks and mortar companies. Attorneys fall under the category of lifetime clients for digital agencies. Attorneys, dentists, orthodontists, med spas, chiropractors, they all want big leads. They all have a big ticket. The dental implant dentist, he's different than the regular dentist. The PI lawyer might be a little bit more aggressive in their AI, in their visibility strategy. And you look at the San Diego personal injury lawyer, what is he paying for pay-per-click, right?
Yeah.
So being number one in a 30-day trial is really what I've been focused on for 30 years. If I cannot show a number one ranking for that keyword, and then they are like, woohoo, I think I can afford your month-to-month service. That's been kind of like the focus, is that those keywords are always going to be important for a lawyer, especially top of the food chain. I look at different lawyers in like PI, divorce, sort of like probate, and there's quite a few lawyers that want to still are hungry enough to pay a digital marketing agency for that number one ranking. And so if that answered your question, I'm hoping maybe explore that a little bit more.
Yeah. I mean, so lifetime clients for agencies, I think, is an important thing, because it's hard to acquire and you want them to be happy. What are the keys to getting this? What are you doing? What's the special sauce to get these rankings in 30 days?
Well, the special sauce is just being consistent and being like every other digital agency. I come from the background for 30 years as a white label search engine optimization company. So behind the scenes, my focus is to help the digital agency look good and grow and scale their business. So I have to deliver the right results that the agency says, okay, finally. So we use tools like agency analytics and heat maps to get the expansion and break into the proximity difficult areas, or the more highly popularized or condensed areas. And those have to be improved month to month, or I won't have a retainer with that agent. I won't have the 7 deliverables to send to a digital agency to say, here's what we're doing to retell the story month after month that we received and we have a number one rankings. But now here's attribution on more phone calls and web traffic through these 7 deliverables. To get those rankings, we do what every other digital agency. I'm back to that. It's a three-legged stool approach. It's funny when I bring up a three-legged stool approach to another digital agency and say, that's exactly what we say. And I go, well, okay. I've been doing it for 30 years. So let's what's your three-legged stool approach? And my three-legged stool approach is Google Business Profile. You've got to optimize the crud out of it. You got to do things in there. And that's still going to be a big 2026 project. Keeping those Google Business Profiles updated and number one in the 3-pack. And then I'm going to stay off-page and link building, off-page link building and citations, and on-page content and page development. It's just going to be the main factors to those three-legged stools. But we're growing a fourth leg in AI, and if I reached into the bottom of the seat of my stool that I'm sitting on, I might feel a nubbin. A little new leg growing out, and it's getting close to the ground, and that's hitting the ground quicker than we all wanted to. But that's the AI searches and what we're doing to bring in more traffic and tracking that and using Google Analytics, GA4. And so that's a big thing moving into 2026 is maybe it will pick up 50% of the traffic. We know that answer engine optimization and AI searches are converting better than traditional searches. And so anyway, we could explore all of that if you want to.
No, I mean, yeah, it's all important and it all works together. You have to think about it all together. You can't just be like, this is the one thing you do, can you?
No, you really have to be focusing on performance, which is the one thing that the agencies need to, retell the story to the business owners who have these websites, like the lawyer, the PI lawyer. They're going to be obsessed about the word personal injury or and really the performance of how that keyword is expanding to improve more phone calls and web traffic. So I sound like a broken record, but it's helping the digital agency achieve lifetime clients. Once they get their footing and they're comfortable in getting one PI lawyer, how much more motivated are they to get more PI lawyers if they're already hearing such good raving testimonial reviews from their PI lawyers? They're gonna grow, and they need a partner that helps them. And I think SEO is still going to be a vital part of their growth.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. SEO is definitely changing. I see it 100% changing. A lot of the old tactics of keyword stuffing and just 100% SEO based content are going to kind of go by the wayside, don't you think?
As long as there's driving business owners who says, I don't care how your checklist is how much you like talking about your checklist of things that you have to do. I'll be the judge of tracking to see if this money that I'm placing all this investment into you is working. And I think the things that have never, I've been doing this for 30 years, Ian. And the thing about it is I always start my conversation in a discovery call with a digital agency. In 30 years, nothing's changed in SEO, and they're like, "What? How could you say that?" But it's absolutely true when you look at the behaviorism of a client. The digital agencies are my clients, and the end product that they are servicing is their owners of these websites, the lawyer, and the lawyer is going to track the ROI of their expenditures of working with that agency. And as long as they're succeeding in bringing them in phone calls and web tracking, and that story of attribution can be told every month, the agencies that I work with have never changed in the fact that they always wanted a performance vendor to work with. Somebody who says, I'm going to do this, which is going to equal into more visibility for this website, which is going to get more phone calls and web traffic in the tracking tools like a Google Business Analytic report. So if somebody is looking at their GMB Analytic report, which is the report that tracks phone calls, web traffic, directions, and keyword index, and they see it's a flat line like it's deader than a doorknob. And then all of a sudden they say, well, we're going to fix that problem. by showing you like a hockey stick of increasement. And in a large city, that's just a game changer. And so things like that with the services that I offer have not changed. Pricing is pretty much vendors. I mean, digital agencies like to get the cheapest vendor they can. That's most effective at the work that they do. And they're always going to be nickeling and diming my prices down. Like, what?
Yeah.
You only charge a couple of $100 to do all this? So I want to spend $3,000 with the Hoth or the 51 blocks. I know that, or Vendesta. I know they charge me at least $2,000 just to be enrolled in their service. I go ahead, waste your money. Fine. A result is a result, but are they doing what? Are they partnering with you on every website? Are they? Yeah, no, they're not. Because anyway, I just am a partner for digital agencies, and I know what they like. They like a cheap vendor, does what they work and gets the job done, and helps with the deliverables so that they keep lifetime clients. That's pretty much the name of the game.
Awesome. And how long have your clients? You've had clients for a while, haven't you? How many clients do you have right now?
Digital agencies that started with me in the 2000 is when pretty much my model kicked in. I still have them. Digital agencies, they're still in business, and I love. I treat them like, I mean, they are still saying, Mark, here's a tree roofing. Here's not tree roofing. Thinking of a roofing and a tree. I'm thinking tree removal company and a roofing company and a plumber and HVAC. They're constantly still trying to grow with lifetime clients because they themselves have lifetime clients, and they're through what I started off with and said, hey, let's get them number one ranking so that they could pay you on a retainer. And that's exactly what they want.
Yep.
So I teach the digital agencies not to charge too much, but it's not my job to tell them how much they should charge in month to month. But
well, that's fantastic.
I do like to keep their price down a little bit so that they can pay on a month to month.
Yeah, right. It's the retention, long-term retention. It's a lot harder.
It's a long game.
Yeah, it's a lot harder easier to cancel $5,000 a month than it is $1,500 a month, right?
Or even a $500 a month, or something like that.
Awesome. Well, Mark, if an agency wants to get like these 30-day guarantees and these results, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Thank you for asking. And SEOgame by far is the easiest website to get to. I won't play games with your livelihood. That's why it doesn't have an S at the end of SEOgame. So, and then of course, Mark Herre at LinkedIn is a good way. SEOgame, you'll find me there. And that's pretty much the easiest way to get a hold of me.
Awesome. We'll put a link to all of that in the show notes. Mark, thank you so much for being on the Garlic Marketing Show and sharing your secrets of selling SEO for agencies.
We didn't even talk about heat maps, but that's all right. Thank you so much. I mean,
yeah, we'll do it another time. We'll definitely have you back on. And thank you all for making Mark and I part of your story. If you're looking to improve your SEO services, get more SEO clients as an agency, definitely give Mark a call. This has been Iron Garlic and the Garlic Marketing Show.